Good morning. Today I will explain you the very simple function of this electrical equipment, the oscilloscope. Here we have a display to monitor the signal, and we have many buttons everywhere, and we will concentrate on the principal button. The first button is a power button here, and here we have some button to adjust the channel 1 and the channel 2. The channel 1 is a yellow color and the channel 2 is a blue color. Here is to adjust the vertical axis. The yellow one will adjust the yellow signal on the vertical axis. What we can see here, it is the yellow is a circle and it is a yellow signal on this yellow channel. Here the blue is not circled, the number 2 channel is not circled, and if it corresponds to the blue button, and if we press the blue button here, what we will see two things. First, we will see the trace here on the display blue in addition of the yellow one, and we have the circle blue. For now we will press the blue button because we don't need the channel 2 signal, and this button exactly the same as the yellow button but for the blue channel. So if we plug the low frequency generator or electrical circuit here on the channel 1, we will adjust the button for this signal. So here we have a very important button, is writing volt against division. So what is a division? A division is a square on a display. Here you have a few squares here, and like I explained before, this button is for the vertical axis. So this square is for the vertical axis. So this button, we will change the range of the volt against division. So here we have writing 1 volt, so we have 1 volt for 1 square. So if the signal here going up here, we are 1 volt. Here we have 2 volt, and here we will have 3 volt. If I turn this button, I will change the range, and here now we have 2 volt by division. So if the signal going 1 square, we will have 2 volt here for the signal, and lower we will have minus 2 volt, minus 4 volt, or minus 6 volt. If I change again to 5 volt, now we will have 5 volt for square, 10 or 15 volt, and under we will have minus 5, minus 10 volt, or minus 50 volt. I can adjust as well lower than 1 volt, like 500 millivolt or 200 millivolt, or here 100 millivolt. And now for this signal with on the center of the display, like indicate on the little one on the right, is because our channel 1 is no connect, so it's 0 volt here on the center of our display. If I want to change for a better visualization of my signal, I can adjust the position with the vertical position with this button. So I can make it lower. I want this 0 volt reference now going to the lower square. So here I adjust, and I have the little one of the lower square of the signal. So for now we will leave it on this position on the lower square. So now I will explain you the button for the horizontal axis. So the horizontal axis button is similar than the vertical axis for channel 1 and channel 2, but is for the adjust of the horizontal button. Here we have time by division, and here is horizontal. With this button, time by division, I will adjust the range of the speed of the signal crossing the square, the horizontal square. Here we have writing 1s is 1 second, means the signal cross the square in 1 second. I can adjust the range of the speed. For example here, 5 seconds. So the signal cross in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. It's quite slow, but we can even make it slower by 10 seconds. Now crossing the horizontal square. We can also adjust on a faster speed, for example 500 milliseconds, half of the second, or even faster like 250 milliseconds, or even faster, for example 500 microseconds. This changing range of the scan. We will put back our time on 1 second, the scan of the signal. And now the last button I want to explain to you is this button to run and stop. So if we press it, like you see on the screen, is in red is writing stop, and it stops the signal. It means it's like we take a photo of the signal on the display. So whatever signal is coming to channel 1 and channel 2, this will freeze the signal on the screen. So if I press again the button, you can see in green automatic, and we can record again the signal. This is a primary function of the oscilloscope.